Oh, yeah, I can't forget that. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Stand up for the pledge, please, everybody.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll call this meeting to order. Looks like we do have a quorum, so we're all set there. Okay, so it looks like the first item of business that we have on here is the Waterside on Seneca site plan approval extension.
Yeah.
Mr. Wilcox, is he here? Yeah. How do you guys feel about moving to the next part and then just seeing at the end?
Yeah.
And maybe he shows up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now we're looking at the IMRRC site plan review and special use permit. We could hear any updates from the proposed construction?
So since we last met, the only updates are basically the requests that you made to the site plan. We will be submitting the URI grant application in the middle of February. So having approval and the negative seeker would only support our application. We're grateful that you maintain the timeline for us because it's, again, will strengthen our application.
Right.
Any other questions about the project?
I'm not sure if everyone here knows about the project. Is there the public that would like to hear more about it?
Okay.
Do you want to open the public hearing first?
Sure. Let's go ahead and open the public hearing.
Let's make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
So the proposed project is a two-story, 25,500 square foot facility located at 109-111 North Franklin Street on the vacant lot across from the theater. The second story of the building will be dedicated to our archive collection through the International Motor Racing Research Center. We currently have the archives located in 3 locations. This will provide us the ability to consolidate the collections in a climate-controlled, modern space. On the first floor of the space, it will be a museum. It'll be an interactive space. There will be cars on display. We will have the library, which will be open to the public, and that will always be free and accessible to the public. In addition, there will be a 72-seat theater in the facility, which we will have sort of a 15 to 18-minute movie that orients people to motorsports, the motorsports history of Watkins Glen and globally, and the importance of it to this community. There will be simulators in the facility. Not everybody has access to a sports car, but they might like to drive one. And so you'll have the opportunity to go on the original road course, Watkins Glen International, or any track around the world. You can do it independently, but there will also be an opportunity to be competitive because we'll have 1-to-1 and have a daily leader and overall leader on board. Our archive collections will be prominently displayed. Our artwork, you'll be able to see silent films and many of the wonderful things that have been given in our care that currently no one has access to. So we're very excited about the space. In addition, I'd let you know you will be able to rent this facility for special events in the off hours, and we anticipate that car clubs, groups of many different types will be interested in this space. There'll be an opportunity to bring in food and beverage, but we're not going to serve that. That will not be operated by us. There will be retail space, and 30 parking spaces adjacent to the building. We feel that strongly that we'll have very strong admission in year one. We're right in the heart of Watkins Glen, and there's a lot of interest in motorsports. We will do educational programming here through our symposia, K through 12 programs, and then motorsports story hours for young children to orient them to racing and the history in Watkins Glen. So we're extremely excited about the project if all goes well. Our hope is to be in there for the 30th anniversary of the International Motor Racing Research Center, which would be late 2020.
Great.
Yeah, sounds great.
And it'll be open year-round, is that
It
correct?
will be year-round, yes, yes.
You have a full kitchen?
It will not, it's just, I think, a catering area, so that, because again, we won't serve food, but we will allow special events there.
But that whole concept is fabulous, you know, you look at different areas where you have museums, especially in Washington DC, is very, very common to organizations to rent the space, have cocktail receptions, dinner receptions, and it's all catered in without any facility, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be magnificent for this
Yeah.
community.
yeah, we're very excited. Billy DeSarno serves on our board of directors and has been very supportive. And all of our board of directors are working hard to see this project to fruition. We've accomplished a lot in a short period of time. We have, again, the grant application that will go in February, and we should be notified, we hope, by June, whether we're ready.
The facilities are quite large. How many full-time, part-time employees do you think this would bring to the community?
So initially, we expect to have probably 15 full-time employees, and then I would say maybe 10 part-time. We'll have docents and volunteers as well. We already have people contacting us saying that they'd like to volunteer at the facility. Some of it is variable just based on need and demand. You know, we are projecting a certain number of admissions, but if that number grows, obviously we're going to have to add staff.
Public, have any other questions?
So I guess we can close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah,
All
that was good. Everyone loves it.
right. Can't wait. Good. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right.
So now we have a part 2 and 3 of the secret to fill out. So there's just a series of questions we'll go through and check the boxes, and if there's anything that we have to discuss, we'll discuss it and put it in here.
Okay.
All right, so in part 1, question 1, will the proposed action create a material conflict with an adopted land use plan or zoning regulation?
No.
There we go. 2, will the proposed action result in a change in the use or intensity of use of the land? Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community?
No.
No.
Improve, right?
Yep.
Enhance.
4, will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that caused the establishment of a critical environmental area?
No.
5, will the proposed action result in an adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkway?
No.
Will the proposed action cause an increase in the use of energy and it fails to incorporate reasonably available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities. In fact, I think you guys mentioned that there's renewable energy thing being implemented.
Energy efficient lights and all this.
Yeah.
Windows and whatnot.
7, will the proposed action impact existing A, public-private water supplies, B, public-private wastewater treatment utilities?
I always find that question funny because,
Right.
you know, will it impede it? Yes, we're putting up a new structure, but is it enhancing the community? Absolutely so.
Right.
I always find that question,
I think it's a moderate to large impact, but
yeah,
it doesn't mean that
Right.
it's an objection.
right.
It's just
And the impact is not paralyzing the community.
Sure. So you want me to check moderate then?
I would say really, it's normal impact.
Yeah, it's not anything that would be out of the
Yeah,
norm.
normal, because when you think what was there before,
Yeah.
it was actually impacting it more because it was food, they were doing beer, they were, you know,
Sure.
the whole thing, so it's actually less.
So, no small impact.
Yeah, it's small impact of that.
Exactly. 8, will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historic, archaeological, architectural, or aesthetic resources?
Oh,
No. That'd be great. 9, will the proposed action result in adverse change to natural resources? Example, wetlands, water bodies, groundwater, air quality, flora and fauna.
no,
10, will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems?
no,
No.
It'll probably help us do that.
11, will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health?
no.
No. That looks good. So on page 3, it's asking me for every question in part 2 that's answered moderate to large, or if there's a need, why I'd explain it. Well, that's not going to happen because there was nothing moderate or large. So for the options here, I can check this box if I've determined based on the information and analysis above and any supporting documentation that the proposed action may result in one or more potentially large or significant adverse effects and environmental impact is required. No. Second box, check this box if you've determined based on the information and analysis above and any supporting documentation that proposed action will not result in any significant adverse impact. Right there. There we go.
All right.
Frank, do you want to do a negative declaration?
Do we, you're asking me?
Yeah, I don't think anybody else on the board has done one before, that's why.
Okay, I don't have it in front of me, that's why. Sorry.
What are you asking?
A negative
A
declaration.
negative declaration. What the negative declaration says is that there will not be any negative impacts based on what you just went through.
Got it, okay.
So we just need a motion for
So I make a motion to do a negative impact
declaration.
declaration.
There we go.
So we can go through it.
Yes, second the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Negative's a good thing, right?
Negative.
Yes. Get your head.
It's been a long road, and we just want to thank you folks.
Yeah.
For your commitment to this project and the community. I mean, this is going to be a stunning addition
I didn't put the project
to
number
the
and stuff on the
village.
top.
And the great thing is, it's going to create full-time jobs, and I'm sure in tourist season, part-time positions, and so forth. And it's just, it's a really, really exciting. And at that part of the village, it's just going to be wonderful welcome to the village as you come down, 14 years. So,
Yes. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
So, yeah, we'll need a motion to approve the site plan and special use permit.
I make a motion to approve the site plans, site plan and the,
That's the full motion.
oh wait, here's the motion.
It's a doozy.
It's really good, okay. to approve the site plan and special use permit for IMRRC's proposed new construction of a mixed-use museum, archival and event space, archival and event space at 109-11 North Franklin Street.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
See, they're very lucky. My early days, we had to make it all up ourselves. Now it's done for us.
That was beautiful. It was poetic.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I know
Yeah,
that
thank
you worked hard to get to this point in our deadline, and I really am very grateful, so thank you.
I just can't wait to visit it.
Me too. Well, don't worry, we're gonna have you all there on day one.
Yeah,
It's been a long road.
awesome.
All right. Much luck with the grant and
Yes.
Yes.
all the monies and.
Send me good,
Yeah.
good thoughts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
So now the next item is the water side on Seneca. There was a request for an extension. So Mr. Wilcox isn't here,
Yeah.
but we can discuss whether or not there's any concerns with there being a time extension.
So right now, what it says in the zoning law is that they have to come before us and we decide on how much time, to give them an extension for. So I don't know if we have any precedent from, any of the large construction that has happened
It looked like from the letter that was requesting a year.
every year.
A year, yeah.
That's typically what we do a year, or what we have done.
I don't ever remember many people asking
Asking
for
for extension.
extensions,
Okay, all right.
But doesn't mean that it's not possible.
Right, so when you look at why the extension is being asked for, I think that would
What's
have
the
to be
reason?
part of your consideration.
Yeah, let me take a look at it real quick.
It says, significant delays in our ongoing permitting process specific to the seawall, as well as additional time required in our pursuit of a DEC permit specific to a survey of natural resources. Additional time is needed to finalize pre-construction activities and maintain full compliance with all village standards. The waterside on Seneca development continues to align with the village's comprehensive plan and the approved PUD zoning overlay district, supporting economic growth, waterfront revitalization, and sustainable design. So it says, we request a one-year extension to complete these steps. Granting us some step extension will ensure the village's project proceeds in accordance with approved plans, maintains alignment with village, and responsible for waterfront development. So it says the seawall and their DEC permit.
So from the years that I've been on the board, anything that has to do with the DEC is a nightmare.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna take a minute.
I would say we extend it.
Yeah.
My personal opinion
Right.
is, to justify, and the state moves slow, so.
And what's the alternative? Not approving? And then what
Right.
happens?
Then they have to come back.
Yeah, that's all. That'll be
It's
so.
it's a wonderful
Moot
project.
point, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to enhance the tax revenue of this village. I mean, bottom line. How many units are gonna be in there?
61 plus a
61.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Maybe
What
we
that-
should let Mr. Wilcox know that he should come in person next time if he has any sort of extension or something. It would
Right.
be
Yeah, would be
appreciated.
helpful.
He's typically
Helpful and
here.
appreciated.
Yeah.
He's typically here, so.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for saying that, because, one of the big frustrations that I've had over the years on the planning board is that people don't come for their projects. And many times, I was almost recommending that we table it to the following month till they come. We try as a board to be as responsive and quick to the community and not to stall projects or to delay projects, but again, to the community and the folks presenting the projects have an obligation too. So.
Do you have contact information for him?
It's a letter.
We
Other
should
than-
have his contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually Kristen Van Horn's here as well.
Well, everything's okay.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the board was on the verge of approving this thing anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then DEC came in
know,
So that's kind of what threw this,
but I,
Because they were doing it in phases,
Yeah.
they submitted it separately, and they wanted it together, so we had to go through.
but the point is also, I think, that it's not that we're saying, no, we don't want to do this. We just feel it's a courtesy to the board to be here in case we have questions and want to go deeper, you know, and it really then expedites the process. So maybe if we can stress when folks are doing things, that they need to be present at the meetings for future meetings.
Okay,
Well, as it stands now, how do we feel about the extension?
that's fine.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
motion to approve the site plan approval extension request for the water side on Sunset project located at 157 London Lane
For 1 year.
for 1 year.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving right along. Next item is approval of minutes. Have you guys had a chance to look at the minutes?
From last week, yes.
Yeah. I wasn't here.
All right, so I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Well, I can't do that, I was absent, it says. I was here at the last meeting.
No, I think you were, I think so.
I
No,
wasn't
I
here.
was absent, that's right.
Okay.
I make a motion to
I'm sorry.
approve the minutes for last
That's
meeting.
okay.
I can
Oh,
still,
yeah?
You can still motion,
okay, I made the motion,
You're just gonna abstain. from
abstain
voting,
from
right?
the vote, yes.
Okay, great.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No, you have to abstain.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to abstain, I abstain.
We're saying aye.
All right,
We're approved either way,
all
right?
right.
Yeah.
We like it. Any other board concerns?
Just when I want to make note that when I served on the board for 5 or 6 years, and then I had stepped down, and then when Alex resigned, Lori had asked if I'd come back on the board, and I had said that I would do that in fulfilling Alex's term. Alex's term is up March 31st, so I will be finished March 31st. I'm not sure if Lori shared that with you
Oh,
or not.
okay.
So they need to replace
Well, You have to find a replacement, right?
me.
That's the way it works.
Is that the way it works?
We'll find someone.
I know. But yeah, so I just wanted to, because it's going to come quick.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any prospects?
I don't know. I think, does Lori have, does she have any prospects?
Got a couple.
Yeah, good,
Say, I
good.
believe she's working on
Good.
it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
But if you have names, by all means.
Yep.
Oh, we're on it.
Will do.
Cool.
the impact that you guys can make in the community is great,
Yeah.
you know, and taking this position seriously is a commendable thing.
Try.
Yeah. We're in this community for the long haul, so.
Good deal.
Um,
So I guess we'll just need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.
We need a
That was
script.
short and
You
sweet.
got to get a
Wow.
gavel there, huh?
Yeah, that was good.
23 minutes, look at that.
So to throw a going away party for
I'm
you.
really
Yeah.
excited for this Cameron project.
We need a motion for a going away party for
Motion
Brian,
for going away.
I am hoping all the grants.
catered by
Catered by,
I
right.
think so.